Well, welcome back. The Nets and Knicks running it back at the Garden. Their second game at MSG in 3 days tonight. Pick this one up second quarter. Former Net Mikal Bridges, he drills a three against his former team. And the Knicks built a 10-point lead. Bridges at 21 tonight. But much like Friday night, the Nets hung tough. Cam Johnson dials long distance. He led the Nets with 22. Nets trailed by just 3 at the break. Then the Knicks took control in the third. Josh Hart, nice maneuver to the hoop. And then the Nets try to push it in transition, and Trendon Watford is swatted by Karl Anthony Towns. Great sequence for the Knicks, but cause for concern for Cat as he comes down hard on his back. He did stay in the game, but watch here. After he scores, he grabs his back. He had 26 points and 15 boards on the night, but the story will be his health moving forward as the Knicks win by 10, 114-104. They sweep the 2-game set from the Nets. Coach Tom Thibodeau likes what he saw from his team taking 2 games in 3 days against the interborough rivals.
Playing the same team twice, not easy to do. Come out, play hard on both sides of the ball. Thought our rebounding was good, defense good. So just keep building, keep getting better.
We just were not able to get stops. Basically, that was the main reason, because if you get a few stops, then we can start running, and that's how you make runs. I think that was the big difference maker right there. We could not defend enough in this game.
All right, for more on the Knicks, let's bring in CP the Franchise. He's the creator of KnicksFanTV. Great post-game coverage after every Knicks game. And CP, it was a week of comebacks at the Garden after the Knicks fell against the Bulls despite their comeback. Then they had a comeback against them with the Nets in Brooklyn, but they hold on. Today they grabbed the lead and they pulled away down the stretch. What was the difference for the Knicks tonight?
Yeah, tonight, Joe, it was about the Knicks' fourth quarter execution, and particularly on the defensive side of the ball. In game 1 against the Nets on Friday night, it was Cam Thomas who set a strong tone for the Nets and finished with 43 points. The Knicks really just did not have an answer for him. But in this game, the adjustment that Tom Thibodeau made was, number one, putting OG Anunoby on Cam Thomas for the entirety of the game, and then also utilizing the double team to, at times, take the ball out of his hands to make some of the other Nets players beat them, and that strategy worked. Cam Thomas in the tonight's game, only 16 points of 4 of 11 shooting. So the Knicks were able to keep him under control, but they got some good offense. 5 Knicks in double figures, 33 assists on 43 made field goals. The Knicks got some efficient offense out there, and they were able to close the game.
All right, you mentioned the balance in scoring for the Knicks, but Jalen Brunson didn't have his usual night tonight. It was kind of an off night for him. He was just 3 of 14 shooting from the field. But what does it say about this team if they can win convincingly, even if Brunson is struggling?
Joe, it says that this team is deep. Look no further than the return of Karl Anthony Towns in this game with 26 points, 15 rebounds, and 6 assists. Karl Anthony Towns was looking great in terms of passing the ball. OG Anunoby so far I think is having an all-star season with 24 points on the night, shot 3 of 7 from downtown. Mikal Bridges, 21 points. How about Josh Hart with 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists? So there is depth there. And what I liked about the Brooklyn Nets defense tonight is that they utilize a lot of bigger, stronger, and lengthier wings on Jalen Brunson to make it tough for him. But Brunson took what the defense gave him and contributed with 10 assists of his own. Right. So great job all the way around.
Let's talk about Cat here, because I've been impressed with his toughness since he came back. He was playing this game just after he was out with a knee injury in the previous game against Brooklyn. What have you noticed from Cat since coming over here to New York?
Well, for one, the shooting ability, Joe. 50% from beyond the arc is incredible for a player of his size. But as I mentioned tonight, his passing ability, I think, has been underrated. And he's going to need that. He's going to need to be an effective playmaker for this Knicks team to truly meet their goals as one of the 2 guys on this team. But for Karl Anthony Towns, he's almost at that 50-40-90 slash line. If he improves at the free throw line, he's been sensational for this Knicks team so far, averaging double figures so far in the year. But now we have to see if he's going to be healthy. The back injury that he sustained late in this game may keep him out of tomorrow night's back-to-back game against the Wizards, because after that, the Knicks will go out west for 4 games on the road. So it might be best for him to sit out Monday against the Wizards so that he can be at full strength for the West Coast trip.
All right, other than Cat's back, the biggest concern for this team might be the depth moving forward here. Cam Payne has had a nice couple games here, especially with Deuce McBride out. Who are you looking at to step up to give these starters a little bit of a break moving forward here?
Cam Payne had a great night, 9 points, 6 assists, and he allowed Jalen Brunson to only play 34 minutes tonight. So Cam Payne averaging about 17 minutes. That was a good job there off the bench, but they need reinforcements. In particular, Miles McBride to come back. He's been out battling illness. Hopefully he comes back soon. And Precious Achiuwa, who has not yet played for the Knicks in the regular season, as he's been battling a hamstring injury. He's going to provide much needed depth in the Knicks front court. We did see Ariel Hukporti, Huckamania, rang true in Madison Square Garden on Friday night. So he's playing well. Jericho Sims is contributing. So I think it's taking time, Joe, but this team is bringing it together at the right time. And once they get their reinforcements back, they're going to be in a good spot.
You know, Tibbs likes his rookies to earn their playing time. Hukporti, I think, will get some minutes down the stretch. CP, the franchise, you can check him out on KnicksFanTV. Thanks so much for joining us, as always.
Joe, anytime. Have a great week.
You as well.